Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this post over on the Dokkan subreddit by Horace. So Horace, I believe, is over here on the Dragon Ball Wiki, one of the main sort of admins that you always see over here. You know, just doing like changes and stuff like that. Like watch, I think if we just like click onto a card and look at the changelog, yeah, there you can see Horace right there, constantly like editing stuff, you know, improving stuff over here on the wiki. Now, oftentimes I'll like talk on the subreddit and stuff like that, or I mean I do like to play around a little bit. Yeah, I like to play around a little bit on the subreddit sometimes with people, and I oftentimes will get like I'll see comments where it's like, oh, you'd be nothing without the subreddit, blah blah blah. You take all of your content from the subreddit, which is not true, right? Like the subreddit, like I do like making a lot of videos from it, but I wouldn't say like I'm completely reliant on it. The thing that I would be in trouble if there wasn't up is this, the wiki. If the wiki, the wiki is my crutch. I completely rely upon the Dokkan wiki over here. Like literally the only like website I'm probably on more than the Dokkan wiki is probably YouTube. That's it, right? So like when I saw that Horace posted this, I was like, oh, okay, cool. An opportunity to like do a video on this, which this is good because I remember I did a video on something like this. This was like December of 2017 or something like that, right? Talking about the different percentages of like, you know, high chance to do something, blah, 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 blah. So it'll be good to do another one of these videos, and then also an opportunity to slurp up Horace and the Dokkan Wiki is not a bad thing either on video, because again, they do very, 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 very good work over here. Again, if you're someone that wants to play JP Dokkan, the wiki over here, having basically all the info in the game, it's just it's very, very helpful. So definitely shout out to them. So basically what this post is by Horace is this goes over, I believe, a lot of these sort of like percentages and chances that you'll see from a lot of these different characters, right? So yeah, okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so the hidden patterns of Dokkan. So here we have stun. Oh, actually, does he have any like follow-up notes or anything? No, okay, he doesn't. Okay, cool. All right, so stun chances, right? A great chance typically means 70%. Yep, high chance 50, medium chance 30, rare chance is 20. Now, one thing to keep in mind, yeah, okay, he does mention this too, is that it's not always like static, right? Like it does, like a rare chance is the one that could be a lot of different things. Like I've seen rare chance referred to, like it's been 10%, 15%, 20%. Like you sort of see it could be like a large variety of stuff. Now, but that's typically for like older units, right? Nowadays, if they use great chance, it's usually 70, high chance is 50, right? That's typically the way they do these things with a lot of these different characters and abilities that could do this stuff, right? It was back in the old days where they weren't really as consistent, and you know that was shown too with Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Because Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his passive always said high chance to counter enemy super attacks, and you know high chance is usually 50%, but it's actually a 70% chance for Gogeta to do that. And recently they changed the wording in his passive to say great chance. I don't think they've done this on Global Dokkan yet, but that will probably come when in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes to Global Dokkan, right? And then exceptions, this guy has a rare chance to stun. Could also be, yep, 10, 15. Nowadays it's always 20. Okay. Then we have, what is this? This is evasion. Great chance is 70%, high chance 50%, medium chance 25%. Rare chance equals 15% to dodge. Now, I've talked about this a lot, too. Personally, myself, I've found that, like, if it's high chance or above, 50% chance to dodge or above, it'll happen enough where it's something that you could sort of count on semi-reliably. Like, it's not something that you have to just, like, you know, not account for. But, like, a unit like, say, like, in Gogeta's EZA or AGL Gogeta, you have this medium chance to dodge, like 25% or something like that. I don't think that's something you can rely upon, and relying upon it, thinking you're going to get it all the time, usually will equate to death, right? So, exceptions are these characters. They have a medium chance to dodge, but it's 30%. AGL Krillin, Deborah, Xeno Deborah, STR Janemba, and then Physical Kefla. Okay. But specifically the SSRs. Alright, so lowering attack and lowering defense. Okay. This Greatly lowers attack is a 30% debuff. Lowers attack 20% debuff. Okay, I knew that. Massively lowers defense is an 80% debuff. That is very high, but obviously it doesn't really do that much, right? In terms of like actually having a huge effect, like compared to like what lowering attack, how good that is. Greatly lowering defense 50%, lowers defense 40%. Okay. Greatly lowers attack and defense is a 30% debuff for both. Lowers attack and defense 20% debuff for both. Exception is Janemba, who lowers defense by 30%. Gotcha. Okay, if SA multiplier is extreme damage or lower, extremely rare now. Yeah, who was the last extreme damage unit? Was it Hercule and Boo? Hercule and Boo did extreme before they swapped, I believe, right? That's literally the only one that comes to mind, though, is Hercule and Boo. Yeah, do extreme. Yeah, okay. So greatly lowers attack 25%. Lowers attack 10%. Lowers defense 20%. Lowers attack and defense 10%. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, again, these are sort of the older units, right? Like, nowadays, as the game has progressed, like, all these numbers and stuff have just gone way up. Okay, so what do we got rid of over here? So, this is additional attack. Chance of launching an additional attack. So, great chance is 70%, high chance 50%, medium chance 25%, a chance 10%, and then a rare chance equals 7%. The exception is Cooler's Armored Squadron, which has a rare chance of 15%. Yeah, it's one of those things where like a while back, the top tier units, right? So characters like Physical Vegito Blue, Physical Omega Shenron, Physical Cooler. I love how they're all physical, right? But all of those characters, you know, they all had a 10% chance of doing the super attacks from those additionals in their passive. Whereas nowadays, you know, these characters like Bojack and Cooler are releasing with a 25% chance for their additionals to be super attacks. Obviously, that's much stronger, right? Ooh, okay. Stacking attack and stacking defense. So, massively raises attack, yep, is 100%. This is what the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks have this. The LR Super Saiyan 4s have that. Greatly raise attack, 50%. Raise attack is 30%, yep. And then for defense, it's the same thing. Massively raise defense, 100%. Who has massively raised defense? Supreme Pie of Time. And then the LR Super Saiyan 4s do as well. Those are the main ones that come to mind. Greatly raise defense, 50%. Raise defense, 30%. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn or 9 turns is 30%. Yeah, we see this. This is very common. Like, raising attack or defense for 1 turn, right? Like, you know, in Super Gogeta's EZA just had, like, raise defense for 1 turn, for example. And then raise attack and defense for 99 turns is 20% right there. Yeah, that's the stack. Like, when it raises attack or defense, but it doesn't specify a turn, it's like a permanent buff, basically. It's 99 turns, but essentially permanent, right? Okay. Cards that raise their attack for 3 or more turns, just like the ones that give a boost to allies through super attack, have a penalty on their SA multiplier, supreme damage, etc., equivalent to their boost. Okay? In other words, they get an actual boost only starting from their 2nd super attack. Okay. But this mechanic got an upgrade at the end of 2018, Dragon Ball Super Broly movie celebration. Oh, is this? I don't think I knew this. Okay. Raises attack for 3 or 6 turns 50% with penalty, stacked from the 2nd SA. Greatly raised attack for 3 turns, 50% no penalty, stacked from the 1st SA. So that's Blue Gogeta. Yep, okay, yeah. Blue Gogeta. Current list of cards without penalty. Oh, and this is one reason why they hit so hard. And then, yeah, okay. So, like, when I was going crazy over how good Tech Super Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks are, I was calling it the LR God Goku mechanic because he greatly raises attack and defense for multiple turns on his super attack. That makes sense. Okay. Exceptions are Dragon Ball Super Broly and Nova. They also have no penalty, but the boost is 30 instead of 50. And then other exceptions is Tech Future Gohan, AGL Kaioken Goku, and Physical Kaioken Goku. They have a 50% penalty, but the boost is plus 67%. Possible that the mechanic is still work in progress at the time and some fine-tuning was still needed. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's why they don't, like, it's like they do stack, but it's like, it's not that great, right? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, a lot of times major, like, celebrations and stuff like that can really bring, like, mechanic changes to the game. That's good. Okay. Is that everything? Oh, yeah, that's everything. So, let's see. Here, let me Wabam. It's covered most of the important skills of the game. Sealing and crits were not included in order not to make this post even longer. Medium chance to seal is 30%, while for crits, the usual pattern used in passive skills apply. 25 for medium, 50 for high, 70 for great. Yeah, I can't even... Like, I can't think of a character off the top of my head that has a different number. Fortunately, the wording used in the game is not always clear because some exceptions are quite recent. Most of the time, it's possible to make an accurate guess based on the patterns described above. Thanks for reading. Yeah, for sure. And again, I remember... Like, again, I did a video, this was, again, like, December of 2017, and I remember going over, like, a lot of these different, like, chances for a lot of these attacks and stuff like that to happen. Like, someone sort of, like, went in the game's, like, data and, like, sort of, like, looked at all the numbers and stuff like that. And I remember that was where we found out that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his dodge and counter chance was actually 70% and not 50%, like the wording would imply through his passive, the high chance, right? So that was okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Definitely huge shout out to Horus over here. Again, him and all the others on the Dragon Ball Wiki do very, very good work, right? They always have everything completely up to date with all the events and stuff like that. Login bonuses, you know. Even one thing that's been very, very handy lately is like they've been really like even tracking like a lot of the celebrations and stuff like that, right? One thing I was hoping that they could do, this would be tough for them to do outside of, like, just going onto, like, DBZ space or, like, watching old videos, is to continue to, like, put celebrations, like from the past in here to keep going backwards. But, like, keeping track of celebrations like this is really good because we could, you know, for example, compare, like, the 300 million download celebration with, you know, the worldwide download celebration of last year, right? And just sort of, like, you know, one-to-one compare all the different events and stuff like that. So, again, big shout-out to the Dokkan Wiki. Shout-out to Horus. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.